What's up, guys? Yes, new space. We're trying to put all the things together, and that in time we're going to share that with you. So please watch, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And welcome to another beautiful episode. Don't mind the changing settings, but business has to go on. Apple held one of their biggest events that they usually hold every year, especially when they're releasing new products, new OS, everything, and it's called the WWDC, and it happened this year as well. By the time you see this video, probably a day or two would have passed. But it was interesting. It was exciting for a lot of tech bros and tech girls like myself, because this is where Apple releases a lot of their biggest products and then updates over the year. So in this year's edition, a lot of things came out, and there are some that are very interesting, some that are not interesting, and things that I personally am not intrigued about. So in this video, I'm going to jump straight into it. So one thing that I like currently is the fact that Apple is no longer going to be releasing their OS according to, I think the last one is iOS 18. So they are not going to jump into iOS 19, 20. No. What they decided to do is to use the years that they are releasing them, the next year, to actually label them. So for 2025, instead of iOS 19, we are going for iOS 26. And that cuts across the Watch OS, iPad OS, Mac OS, etc. is going to be across all their products, and I think this is very impressive. Not impressive per se, but it's simple, clean, consistent, and personally I love it. The next one that I personally love is the Apple Intelligence. It is now fully integrated into your device, and so for all the image recognition, the smart text suggestions, everything has been well built into the device. Apple Intelligence, brilliant, beautiful. Now, for a lot of you that usually have issues with your battery life, especially when you download the newest OS within the period, this one may probably help you. What they call adaptive power mode, and simply means it's going to help your phone optimize the usages to ensure that you are getting the best out of your battery life. And I don't personally see this as something that is too impressive, but maybe it could help you, it could help somebody else. So basically, that is it with the adaptive power mode. Now, there's been a lot of upgrades across their devices. Now, the iPad has a lot of multitasking window settings where you can have multiple windows on screen and then use them, do whatever you want to do. The Apple Watch now has coaching features whereby you can see a coach that is actually guiding you through your workouts or your jogging exercises, whatever it is. And then the Vision Pro also promises to now come with a lot of special widgets. So once you have it on, you can see a lot of widgets and then interact with them as well, basically. So I think that's also brilliant. Ones that are upgrades, it makes better sense for a lot of consumers. Now, here's where I start to side-eye Apple. Like, come on, when you're giving us a lot of these updates, can we be moving forward instead of you going back to repurpose things that you've already done in the past and then making it back to us? Sometimes a lot of we consumers, we do not like this. Now, that's what we call the liquid glass UI. And for display purposes, it's nice, it's aesthetic, it gives all the vibes and everything there. But I personally feel that it may be blocking things in the background, especially when you're using the camera feature and then you pull it out and then it's covering the whole environment. Like, this is something that we used to use back in the 90s, thereabout. How is it that it's now back and we're making it look nice as you? I feel it shouldn't even be an option. This thing is nice, but is it functional? That is the major question that I'm going to be asking. Is it functional? Now let's talk about the AI bit. Siri is claiming to be more intelligent now, but we all know, and I was expecting a lot of things built into Siri such that we should be able to get a lot of things done. But here lies the case whereby we are only getting some small features, and personally, I don't see it as a major upgrade. Siri has just been Siri, the usual things. Basically, I just wanted to touch on the parts that maybe a lot of people are not talking about. Yes, Apple, we get it. You want to do all these upgrades and updates within the period, but are they functional? Are you just increasing gimmicks so that you charge consumers more, or you're actually looking for things that will make work and life easier for the average consumer of Apple products. Personally, I'm still stuck to the 14 Pro, and until maybe 2055, or when somebody gives me a new one, that's when I'm actually going to upgrade. But for now, I'm stuck there and I'm okay with it. I'm not moving or reaching for any more gimmicks, and then that is not what I'm going to jump onto. That said, I'm also looking out and rooting for Samsung. Are we going to get Samsung on pad, or for the next year, are we going to get Samsung on pad? I'm literally rooting for them, because Apple, 1 year, they too much. There's a lot of things I was expecting that didn't come, a lot of predictions that I made that didn't come, and so it's made it look as if we are biased towards the Apple ecosystem. Yes, we are, but you guys should help us help the average consumer, basically. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in this particular video. I'm going to bring you more updates onto all of it, the trials, the tests, the beta, etc., and then help you set it up for yourself and then get the best out of your devices and your OS. So please don't like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Until then, adios.